The head of Planned Parenthood weighed in tonight on what the first 100 days of the Trump presidency might mean for the millions of women who rely on the organization for health care. I asked Cecile Richards this evening about ongoing efforts by Republicans to cut federal funding to Planned Parenthood.
What Congress is trying to do is to say to women across the country, you actually can't go to Planned Parenthood anymore for birth control or for cancer screenings. And what that includes a lot of Republican women in this country who really can't understand why Congress is basically kind of playing politics with their access to affordable health care.
And you even see some Republicans grappling with that reality. Dean Heller is we would call him a vulnerable Republican, and he's not on board with the plan to defund Planned Parenthood. Does that give you some glimmer of hope that there might be more Republicans that sort of join that coalition or are given sort of the running room to not be on board with defunding Planned Parenthood?
No, absolutely. And of course, Senator Collins has been a strong supporter of Planned Parenthood, as has Senator Murkowski from Alaska. And if you use the example of Nevada, where Senator Heller is from, Planned Parenthood is very popular in Nevada. And a lot of women come to us for health care. Same is true in Arizona.
Is that because of the economic circumstances in Nevada, or is it tied to economic?
It's actually, we're kind of popular everywhere, and I think that's what is a little bit of a misunderstanding. We're in all 50 states, because when women come to Planned Parenthood for preventive health care, they're not coming to make a political statement. They're coming because they need high-quality, affordable care.
Do you look at Ivanka as a potential way into this White House in terms of not just educating them, but maybe garnering some more understanding of the health care services that Planned Parenthood provides?
Well, two things are important. One, just back on President Trump, I actually think that it's a shame, because I think he does understand and believe in a lot of the things that we do, and it's too bad that now that he's in Washington, I think he's becoming more like a politician and less like someone who kind of thinks independently. Certainly now that Ivanka Trump is no longer simply the daughter of the president, which was an important role, but now she's actually, her portfolio in the White House is all women's issues. And so in terms of the future of women's economic well-being in this country, their access to health care, Ivanka Trump, that is now her job, as I understand it. And so I certainly hope that these first 100 days have been tough on women, for sure. Really.
In what way? How?
I mean, the first act by this president was to end maternal health programs globally, and we've seen the efforts.
The Mexico City law.
Yeah, the Mexico City law, but even broader than other presidents before. Now, of course, this effort in Congress that the president or the White House has been supporting to end access to Planned Parenthood, take away maternity benefits for women, a lot of things that are at stake right now. She's coming in at a very important time, and I think this is an opportunity to really change the direction of this White House. And I think if we're going to, in fact, rebuild our economy and really get it going, you can't do that without making sure that half of the workforce, which are women, can participate fully.
My last question is about the politics of not just Planned Parenthood, but about abortion. It used to be, certainly when I was coming up in Republican politics, it was perilous to be a pro-choice Republican. You sort of whispered it. You knew who the other 6 pro-choice Republican women were, and you sort of hung together. I wonder if there's something similar happening on the Democratic side, where there's, is it difficult right now to be a pro-life Democrat? Do you guys make it difficult?
Oh, I don't think so. I mean, look, I feel like abortion is one of these issues that I think it shouldn't be politicized. I think it's actually a very deeply personal issue, and I respect folks having their own personal feelings about it. I think the question is, what should the government be doing about it? And so I think there are room for people to have their own personal opinions without saying, well, I'm going to make everybody else abide by my own views. The truth is, and perhaps this is partly as a result of this election, support for Roe versus Wade has never been stronger in this country. And it's also coming at a time, Nicole, that I think is something that is underreported, is we're actually, because of the progress we've made on women's health, we're at a historic low for teenage pregnancy in the U.S., a 30-year low for unintended pregnancy, and the lowest rate of abortion since Roe was decided. To me, that means we're actually making progress on reducing unintended pregnancy, getting women access to affordable health care. I hope this administration will really think twice before signing into legislation or signing into law legislation that would take away women's access to health care.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.